Hello everyone, welcome back into the channel. As you saw on the thumbnail, I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3 steps, okay, for you guys to produce monthly cash flow. In other words, passive income. Of course, the word passive income can be a little bit subjective sometimes because one of the steps it is through derivatives, and when it comes to derivatives you might need to do a bit of work, especially when it comes to trade management and things like that, okay? But the other two, it is completely passive, okay? And for those of you that are here on the channel for the first time, thank you very much. I will appreciate you guys watching the video. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and smash the like button. That helps the channel a lot, okay? So basically, guys, it is very simple. But before you go on, I want to show to you why I want to go through this strategy. It's very simple because last year, okay, the reason why we did very well is because of these 3 steps, okay? There's nothing hidden in this channel. I'm telling you guys everything what I do. Like I always say, and I always be honest, I do not provide financial advice, but of course I show you guys everything that I do, so you take everything with a grain of salt, and of course do your own research, due diligence, and apply as you like, okay? And if you want to get hold to all the materials that we provide in this video, first link in the description below, okay? But without further ado, let's get on with the video. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're going to use here the wheel strategy, okay? Step number 1. Step number 2, we're going, there's 2 actually. I can even break this thing here to 2-1, 2-2, and step number 3. For those of you guys that are more advanced, you can have here 2.1, okay, and 2.2, and this like make you guys pretty much in other words a profitable investor, okay? Because if you do not be a profitable investor doing this way, you're never gonna make money in the stock market. Forget about that. That ain't gonna happen, okay? And all of this thing here, it is included in our LTI, long-term investing. All this step here, you must to have this thing here in your mind, a long-term investment approach. Otherwise, forget everything I'm going to say to you in this video here right now. Turn the computer off. Do not watch my channel ever again. Everything in this channel, from cryptocurrency all the way to hold ETFs, whatever it might be, it's all about long-term investing, okay? So basically, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pretty much follow the wheel strategy, okay? And how are you gonna do that? We are going to sell cash secure put. For those of you that are beginners, don't have a clue what I'm talking about, don't worry. There's plenty of videos in my channel that do explain what I'm trying to say, okay? And then if we do get a sign, of course, we're gonna hold here 100 shares, okay? And then from the 100 shares, we are going to sell here a covered call, a call option. And for every 100 shares that we get assigned here, if we sell here 1 contract, we're gonna get assigned 100 shares. We're also gonna sell 1 cash covered call, okay? And then if we get called away, we're gonna let it go 100 shares, and then we're gonna go back to cash secure put. In other words, we're gonna do this wheel here over and over and over and over and over again, okay? Step number 2, it's very simple. It's just trade management, because what you can do is you can take this cash secure put, okay, and keep managing this trade forever, okay? And why you can manage this trade forever? Because the front options, it's always more expensive than the back options. So the option that you're going to be assigned in June, okay, is cheaper than the option that we're going to sell in July, okay? July is the forward future option, and June it is your back option. So basically every time you roll this trade here, unless if this thing is very deep, okay, deep in the money, if it's DITM, deep in the money, you might have to increase here your DTE, your days to expiration, in order to collect a credit. Otherwise you're gonna do for a debit, and that's not what we want. If you cannot collect a credit here, okay, buying this back buying this back and selling this, you're going to increase that. You're going to have to increase, let's say, from 30 days to 90 days, and then you're going to be able to still receive here a credit for manage this trade. Very, very simple. Okay, step one, you just rotate here into the wheel strategy. Don't do any trade management whatsoever. Okay, just get a sign here. Fine, don't worry. I hold 100 shares. Make sure you go enough buying power in your account, and then set the cover call straight away. Don't get a sign, sell another one. Don't get a sign, sell another one. Don't get a sign, sell another one. Get a sign, let it go. Go back to step number one. Don't wanna go through this. Just manage your cash secure put, because don't forget, every time you roll this trade here, you're collecting more credits. So credit number one, credit number two, credit number three, C4, C5 until CN. Whatever the CN is, the number of months you're going to roll the option, you can still collect premium. Okay, and of course, don't forget, you can write this down after thing. And of course, step number three, once you don't have nothing to do anymore with step one, step two, and you want to go to step three, you're going to let this thing, okay, to become just long-term investing. In other words, you're just going to hold the shares, and these shares is going to provide you yield. Why is going to provide yield? It's very simple, because what we're gonna do is you're gonna build your watch list. Okay, your watch list. So in our challenge, and what I mean challenge, by challenge, if you come here to our Discord group, we have a challenge here of 3 ETFs: JEPQ, SCHD, and SCHD. Okay, and we are buying pretty much every single day, as you guys can see, every single day. We don't care less if the market goes up, go down, whatever. Regardless what happened, we don't care. Why? Because I said to you guys many times, we are taking this portfolio from pretty much zero in January of this year all the way up to this value here per year, which is roughly $50,000 in dividend per year. So far, in pretty much 6 months, we are up to 3.3K. That's really, really fast. Why? The power of compound. And the power of compound is this. Look at this. Up, 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 and up. Last month, we were 493. This month of June, we are 551. But guess what? We haven't even finished all the collection of the dividends. If you look here at our schedule, we still have 6 left to go. We only collect here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which was, we collect so far Ford, we collect here JEP, we collect these 3 here, which was JEPQ, Byto, and Mist, and we collect here Tesla. So basically, we need to collect SCHD, SCHG, CRF, Cornerstones, and CLM, and of course SCVOL and EWZ. All right, and by the way, I'm closing Ford today, okay? And I'm running the wheel strategy on EWZ. Why? Because once you have a stock that goes like this, a product, thank you very much. If you want to give me free money, I'll take all day long, okay? So basically, the third one, you're going to convert that into your LTI. And what I mean, like I said to you guys, it must come from your watch list. So build your watch list of securities that you want to hold for the long term. Because if you get to stage number 3, that's the end of your road. That's it. There's nothing else to be done. This has to be going to your long-term investing. From here, you put this thing inside the box. You can turn on your DRP, okay? And that's it. Set and forget. There's nothing else to be done. There's nothing else to be touched in this security. Once you set up this at your broker will do all the work for you. There's nothing to be done. Once you are happy and you're willing to send this thing here from stage 3 to your LTI, whatever security it might be, it can be SCHD, it can be JEPQ, it can be SCHG, it can be EWZ, it can be SCVOL, It can be even stocks. It doesn't matter, okay? And of course, the main ETF as well. XLU, XLF, XLE, XLP, XLY, XLF, XLV, all those 11 main ETFs. You need to make sure you pick really good, solid products. Why? Because if the market drops, okay, which is the best thing could ever happen. If the market, let's say the SPX drop 50%, you must pick ETFs that follow the market. It doesn't matter if the SPX, the Nasdaq, Dow Jones, Russell 2000, whatever. Once this thing starts to recover, V-shape, W-shape, whatever shape it might be, your ETF must track any index to recover as well. Don't do this strategy on penny stocks and some certain stocks. I do not suggest stocks for you guys, especially if you are a beginner whatsoever, because what's going to happen is people that run this thing here on PayPal, let's say 2020, the market dropped 30% a day, PayPal dropped 50%, the market went up to the all-time highs. Where's PayPal? It's still trade down here. That ain't gonna work. Okay, stick with your ETF. So stage number 3 is very, very crucial when it comes to selecting your product. And for those of you that are beginners, I suggest you stick with ETFs, especially the main ones or those main 11 ones. Forget about the yield for now. Try to learn the skill, try to master the strategy, and that's the main thing you can do, okay? Because guess what? In the long run, you're gonna thank me later, okay? Because it doesn't matter if you collect a massive yield right now and then your net asset value is going like this. What's the point? The point is you're collecting steady income when it comes to yield, okay? Doesn't matter if it's 3%, 4%, but guess what? Your net asset value also increasing as well. And this is a good example of SCHD, which pay roughly 3.5%. Okay, steady growth, okay, CAGR, whatever it is, CAGR over time, okay, but your net asset value also growing as well. Then to have a massive dividend here and your net asset value doing this over time, just eating away your NAV. It doesn't work, okay? So stage number 3 is very crucial that you pick the proper security. And of course, in the next videos, I'm going to break down how you're gonna do step 1, step 2, and step 3 with examples, okay? Because right now I do have step 1s. Actually, I just finished 2 step 1s, and I'll show you guys here. Let me go with my Discord group. So if you go to our options here, look at this, for example, okay? These are all step 1s, all right? These are all step 1s. All these options here that we sold are all step 1s. If you go back to this journal here, this money here, this return here, let me show you here, this all came from step 1 and step 2. By the way, this portfolio here, it is with IB right now, Interactive Brokers, okay? So these all come from step 1, step 2. Selling cash secure puts, get assigned, unassign ourselves, rolling the trades, manage the trade. And sometimes if you have your LTI, okay, there's nothing wrong in you doing your DCA. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with that, because let's say, for example, I'll give an example here that I have right now in my portfolio. JEPQ. Here we go, okay? So JEPQ right now, our base cost is roughly 49. So we bought JEPQ here at 49, and then when JEPQ drop all the way down here, we bought some more, okay? Actually, we start to buy around this level here, to be honest, okay? We start to buy. As you can see, we should be break even right now. But why? Because we did here our DCA. We are pretty much now on green, and it's not too bad. It's roughly like what, $3, pretty much the difference here between these two prices. Why? For the power of DCA. So there's nothing wrong in doing that, okay? But of course, you need to know when, how, and where to do. Don't start to do DCA when the price drop 2%, 3%, because you're gonna lose all your dry powder. Make sure you got enough dry powder here to do DCA. For those of you that follow our crypto strategy or approach, it's the same thing. When it comes to the stock market, it doesn't change, okay? It doesn't change. It's all about the long-term investing. Same thing like when we bought Bitcoin at 64, went down to 50K, and now it's 110. Thank you very much. Long-term investing. If you do not like this approach, getting rich over time slowly, steady. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have nothing to offer to you. If you are here to become a millionaire overnight, use the such a thing AI to make you millions, day trading, short-term trading, pattern trading, all this nonsense. I have nothing to offer to you. But if you want to make money in the long term without guessing, without gambling, without prediction, you are at the right place. Okay, so basically, before we go, these are the 3 steps. Okay, step number 1, you're gonna run the wheel strategy. Step number 2, you're gonna pick up the stage 1 here and you're gonna manage your trades. And stage number 3, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna transfer this to LTI, but you need to make sure you know how to pick up your securities. Okay, in the future videos, of course, we're gonna go through an example of step number 1, step number 2, and step number 3. Okay, guys, thank you so much. No matter where you are in this world, don't forget, look after yourself, look after your health, look after your money. All the best. Stay safe and happy investing.